All right, we're live. Welcome, everybody. This is another BCH Ignite live stream. Everyone is welcome to join. The Zoom link is in the chat. With me today is the SatoChip.io team,
Hello.
Baudouin Collard and Bastien. Welcome.
Welcome.
Hello, George.
Hey.
How
So
are you?
good. How are you guys doing?
Yes, very fine.
It's fine. It's 2 a.m. here in Belgium, but it's okay.
Oh, oh, I'm sorry. We should have done this earlier.
No problem.
No, it's okay.
We are happy to be here.
So, you guys have been working, right?
Yes, a lot.
What have you been working on lately?
Maybe Bastien can explain a bit.
Yes, lately we have worked on many improvements about SatoChip, and we have made our very first crowdfunding campaign using the Flipstarter program. So that's our recent achievement in SatoChip, and we are also working on several new products regarding the SatoChip ecosystem. But yes, the most hot news is definitely the Flipstarter. We have made this campaign to be able to provide on-demand and customizable hardware wallet for people. So the goal is to buy our own card printer, chip card printer, so we can make on-demand card for you, for other people. That's our goal. Yes.
Very cool. Very cool. So I'm just going to share the screen for a minute so we can look at your Flipstarter. So this is at flipstarter.satochip.io. I'll drop that link in the chat.
Yep, exactly.
So SatoChip is an open source, community-driven project that aims to provide affordable hardware wallet solutions for everyone.
Indeed, yes.
Okay. And so store crypto, Bitcoin Cash, SLP tokens, and the first hardware wallet solution that supports natively all SLP tokens, including
Yes,
Tether.
yes. Since March of this year, we are supporting SLP tokens natively through the Electron Cash SLP edition. So our hardware wallet, and I have one here, is the very first that natively support all the SLP token. You just need to plug the card in a card reader and go on with any SLP token.
Cool. Very cool.
So
And
as you see, the hardware wallet has the form factor of a credit card, and so it allows us to print it. And currently we have some nice design, but the goal of the Flipstarter is to buy a card printer and to be able to print custom designs personalized for each customer. So you can send a picture of your dog, of your or anything you want, and we can print it and send you a customized card. So that could be a very nice gift to offer to a friend to introduce Bitcoin Cash also. Um,
yeah, you can definitely print some Bitcoin Cash style design on the card and spread that during meetup or with your family in Christmas and so on. And that's why we really need to buy our own card printer to be fully independent on the printing process.
So this crowdfunding is basically to buy the printer?
It's basically to buy the printer and for a designer team to create a specific design for SLP and SAWA token, because we were in touch with those two projects, and the community comes to us and asks for a dedicated design for those two SLP tokens. So that will be the two first token to be listed on our web shop when we will have this printer. And recently we have spoken with the Renewable Cache project, SLP project, also to include them in our web shop. Basically, when we will have such a printer, we will be able to print whatever design you want from the dedicated design, the picture of your dog, of your wife, your kids, and so on, and any other SLP logo on the card.
Cool. Cool. So let's say that, you know, because I do some on the ground adoption stuff in Latin America. And one of the problems that we have is the recovery phrase, because so far what we've used is a piece of paper, and we've invited people to write down their recovery phrase. Well, in fact, we've obligated them to do it. And then we also we invite them to use something like LastPass. But to be frank, those solutions are not like custody still remains a solution. So let's say I wanted to use these cards for that kind of purpose, you know, is that possible?
Right now, it's not possible. So you will still have to write down a sheet of paper your seed passphrase. That's a major concern here in Satochip, because we try to make it very easy to use, and people keep asking why they have to use a sheet of paper to write down a personal seed phrase or use a KeePass or something like that. But it's funny you are speaking about the seed phrase, because that's one of our big project right now. We are, but I think I will let Baudouin say, but we cannot disclose too many things about that. But we are working on a product here in Satochip to cover this seed area. But I will let Baudouin explain.
Okay.
Yes. So it's really a work in progress. It's not yet released, but we want to offer a solution for securing the passphrase, also using a smart card. So you will not have to write it down on a piece of paper, because then again, what do you do with that piece of paper? You have to store it securely, and it's always a bit risky. Where do you put it in order to protect it? Don't lose it, don't destroy it. Be sure that nobody has access to it. So it's very complex. Either you use a safe, but it's not really practical or easy to use in practice. So we are working on that kind of stuff. It's not yet ready, but it will come in the next few weeks.
Cool. That's
so
great, though.
We'll keep you posted about that also.
Okay. Yes, please. I definitely want to know. So Satochip is fully open source, and so far it's been self-funded. I mean, that's great. I mean, I think you guys got this to a great. How long have you been working on it?
Actually, we started as a hobby in 2014, so that was a long time ago. But at that time, it was a bit. We had to hack a bit the smart cards at that time, because they were not really adapted to the use as a hardware wallet. And then there was big improvements in the power, computation power of smart cards. So now it's really possible to use it as a hardware wallet. So it's been like 2 years that we are really working on it full time with serious commitment to do something open source, but really usable.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, and these designs look cool. Although I bet the Bitcoin Cash community would like a little more green.
Yeah, indeed.
So yes, the goal is once we secure the printer, we will see with the community what they want as a logo and work with them on the best logo we can have.
Yeah, yes, it's always community driven, and we will exchange with the community to see what's the best logo they want on the card, and the best design that fit the market and the community.
Cool. And you guys have perks. So you might be one of the first Flipstarters to have perks.
Yes, indeed. I think we are the very first one that will reward our bakers with something. So it's not pure donation. We really want to offer something to people that help us, and it's a win-win donation. So people pledge with us some Bitcoin Cash, and in exchange we will offer them at the end of the campaign, if the campaign is successful, of course, we will offer them a card reader, for example, a Sato chip card, an existing one, or a dedicated design if they want. So it could be I'm inviting people to help us in this crowdfunding, because it could be a very great Christmas gift to offer to someone, to the girlfriend or so on, with a dedicated design.
So
Sounds
you
nice.
see, the donation starts with 0.05 Bitcoin Cash, so it's really affordable.
Have you thought about reaching out to artists in the Bitcoin Cash community? Maybe they could make a unique piece of art.
Yes, indeed. So we have already worked with a Belgian artist that make this design, and it's the power of the card format, because you can print whatever you want. So this design with the moon, I don't see if it's good. This is something made by a Belgian artist here that make a partnership with Satochip to build such card. And yeah, definitely, if there are some BCH fan in the community that want to be showcased in one of our card, it would be a great pleasure to work with them to make it real.
Cool. Very nice.
We are working on a kind of referral. If you propose your own design, and you can use it as a referral to get a fee for each card that is buy with your design in this case. So could be also a nice way to for a designer to monetize their talent.
Cool. So can so Satochip supports BTC, BCH, SLP tokens, LTC, ETH, and ERC tokens. So can
Yep.
it also be used to pay?
Directly, no. So you can't you can't use your hardware wallet just to tap and pay, like you can do with a Bcash from Tobias. That's not the first goal, but you can use it as a store of value, and then use a dedicated client such Electron Cash to make the transaction on the network. So yes and no, not directly at the merchant point of sale, but you can use your hardware wallet on the daily use.
Cool. Yeah, and if those who are watching want to ask any questions, you're more than welcome to. Were you gonna? Okay. Let's see. So basically, the first use case that you're focused on is just like the ability to store crypto and then maybe to use it as a promotional tool.
Yes, indeed. And the very first goal is to provide a hardware wallet solution at an affordable cost, because nowadays there are a lot of hardware wallet on the market, all with a fancy screen, multi-connectivity, but those are really not really cheap, Trezor, Ledger, and it's a kind of barrier from people that hold a small amount of crypto to buy a 100 euro hardware wallet. Here with Satochip, you can just pay a few bucks and you have something secure to hold your crypto keys. That's the main goal.
So how durable is it? Like let's say I give this to somebody and they carry it around in their wallet,
It's quite durable actually, because probably you already have some smart cards already in your wallet for credit card and so on, and it can last many years, even in a heavy use in a wallet. We already made some tests, like put it in a wash machine and so on. It's water resistant. It can fall from a building and it's still completely usable. So it's quite resistant. Probably one of the most hardware wallet resistant hardware wallet. Actually, you can pretty much drive onto him with a car and it still work.
Huh.
Not
What
many
about
hardware wallet
fire?
can do that.
But it's probably susceptible to fire, right?
Yes, fire is probably a bit too much.
Yeah, fire's a rare thing though.
Yeah.
So this is like a mass market, hardware wallet.
Yes.
It's a bit too much to fire, but it's like the other hardware wallet. If it burn, it's gone, and that's not really a problem, because if you have one card, to back up the hardware, the Satochip hardware wallet, you just need your seed and the pin code of your card. Then just buy another one, put the seed, and you are okay with your new hardware wallet. So that's not really a problem. You can buy 10 cards and put them in a safe place, so it's okay for the recovery process.
Very nice.
But it's waterproof. We have tested.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's important. That's helpful. So basically, it's a credit card. I mean, it just looks like a credit card, or
Yep,
could.
indeed. Yes.
So it's also kind of good for flying under the radar,
Yes. You can ship worldwide this kind of card, and it's very slim. It just fit in a normal envelope, and it's like you said, under the radar, and very easy to use, because people already use such cards. They have such card in their wallet, so it's not complicated for them to plug in a card reader and use it. And thanks to the Electron Cash team, we are natively supported, so people don't need to download another client or something else. They just use their preferred client, Electron Cash, plug the card, and it's already fully working.
So you need the card reader to interact with the card?
Yes, but not specifically this one. So we are selling a card reader because it's not something widely spread. Here in Belgium, every citizen have such a card reader, because we need our ID card, our chip ID card, to sign transaction when we are giving official paper here in Belgium. So barely every citizens have such a card reader, but of course we need to sell for a country where this kind of hardware is not spread massively. But you can use whatever card reader you have. It must be a cheap card reader, and it's fine. It's suitable. Or you can also use it using NFC.
So, is there a plan to make it compatible with like mobile, a smartphone
Yes,
down the
yeah,
line?
it's on the roadmap. We want to integrate SATA chip to some famous Android or iOS client. So people will be able to just tap the card in the back of their smartphone and use it as a store of value to check their balance. That's the goal. It's in on our roadmap.
Cool. What about like physical security? Does it need like one of those little pouches that protects it from electromagnetic signals?
Sorry, excuse me.
So yeah, I don't know. I may be confused here, but I remember seeing there was some controversy before with these kind of cards where they needed to be inside of like a little pouch so that
Yeah, yeah.
people couldn't read them without your permission.
Yeah. The cards support NFC. So indeed, if you NFC is a very short communication. So normally you have to put the reader at a few centimeters from the card to be able to communicate with it. So in this case, if you don't want that, you can put it in a NFC protection sleeve, which just block electromagnetic emission. So it's really like tin foil, just to block contactless communication with the card. But it's really short distance communication, a few centimeters. And anyway, the communication is always protected with a code pin, so you cannot access the card if you don't input the code pin. But
Excellent.
yes, so the goal is also to support communication with a smartphone. Most smartphone nowadays support NFC communication. So we are also working on supporting the wallet on smartphone. So we basically, the NFC communication already works, but we have to support mobile wallet application for this to be integrated with Satoshi. So that's also a goal to support it maybe with the Electron Cash mobile wallet. So that's yes, that's also a work in progress. We also we try to advance in this in the coming months.
Cool. So let's say like maybe I wanted to put my own design on, and maybe I wanted to print up like 500 or 1,000 to use them in my local adoption efforts. What kind of price point are we looking at?
That's a good question. Indeed, it's just a matter of quantity, of course. So I don't have the numbers in mind for such a quantity, but definitely we can cut the price and offer dedicated services for large amount of order, of course. But I cannot disclose a price right now. We have to think about it, and we have to check with our supplier to see what we can do. But definitely we can cut the price to make it very, very affordable with your very own design, of course.
Okay, cool.
And once the Flipstarter is a success, and we have our own card printer, we will be much more,
Flexible.
flexible. Yes, regarding quantities, regarding design, and so on. So that's
Yes,
really
yes.
a
And
big
that's
milestone for us.
that's one of the biggest goal for this Flipstarter campaign. Right now, with our print process, we have to order minimum 200 cards in the same design batch to be printed by our print service. So it's quite annoying when you want to just print 10 card or 20 card with the same design. And that's why we cannot list right now the spice token or the sour token, because we are not sure we can sell 100 or 200 card with this design, and we want to be more flexible. Yes.
Cool.
And if you want, George, I have prepared a small presentation to show how easy it's to use the Flipstarter, because that's a big point why we choose a Flipstarter for crowdfunding. So
go right ahead. Yeah, that'd be great.
If you want, I can share my screen. Up.
Hold on. I'll let me stop sharing. There we go.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So this shows how Flipstarter works for Satoshi, but for any
Yes, it's for
it's the same
it's the same
operation.
Up. Okay, share. I don't know if you can see my Electron Cache client open here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So this is my client, and as you can see on the bottom, there is the Satochip logo, because I'm using my wallet, my hardware wallet. So I have my Bitcoin card here, and when I plug it in my card reader, now it's green, so it shows that my hardware wallet is connected. I will show you in 3 easy steps how it's easy to pledge, and you can pledge to any Flipstarter campaign, not only Satochip. So first of all, you have to install the Flipstarter plugin directly on the Electron Cache client. I will add the plugin. I have pre-downloaded. You can check the GitHub of Flipstarter, and you have a zip file that you can download from the GitHub page, and just click OK.
So people get that from flipstarter.cash or where?
Yes, you can check it directly from the Flipstarter GitHub on the website. I can share you a link. It's you can find it easily. I will accept that this is a custom-made plugin and install it, and it's done. As you can see, I have now a Flipstarter tab on my account, and I can pledge whatever I want on Flipstarter campaign. So you have two screens: the pledge details on the tab, and now I have to go to my Satochip Flipstarter campaign and put any amount to pledge. I don't know how to switch.
You might have to stop sharing and then share again.
Share again, okay.
And select the browser window.
I will share this one.
There you go.
Okay, so this is the Satochip crowdfunding page, and you have the pledge system here made by the Flipstarter team. So I will just pledge a small amount of Bitcoin Cash, let's say 0.5 up. Okay, and you just have to click the pledge, and you have the short information to fill in, and I will say thank you all for your pledge. And this is the details you have to copy paste on your pledge on Electron Cache. So I copy paste this information, and I will pledge it here. Well, I don't know why I can't
Says
pledge.
the plugin is disabled. The wallet
yes. That's maybe up. I will restart my client just to be sure, because I have installed the plugin, freshly installed the plugin. That's part of the free live demo. It's always working when okay. I will share my screen again. This is my pin code of the Satoshi hardware wallet because I want to access my fund. Okay. This wallet is incompatible, hardware wallet. Oh yeah, I think I'm not using the white wallet. Well, just let me try with my hardware wallet. Okay, I know why.
Sure thing.
This is maybe because I'm not using the right card. Well, okay. Nothing big. Okay, I will use it. I don't know which screen you are viewing right now.
Website.
The website. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will open my other wallet. No big deal. So this is why we are using Flipstarter, because this is we think the crowdfunding is really a great way to raise a small amount of money, and people are able to donate whatever they want, from a small amount of BCH to 1 BCH without any problem. So that's why we are choosing the Flipstarter program to our crowdfunding campaign.
Yeah, I mean, Flipstarter's it's a pretty good start. It's got some rough edges, but you know, it's allowed thousands of Bitcoin Cash to be contributed to building you know, things on Bitcoin Cash.
Yes, and indeed, there is a website that lists all the Flipstarter campaign that have been launched, and apparently so far up to 3,800 BCH have been funded using Flipstarter, according to this website, and they have a list of all the Flipstarter, and I think I can share the link maybe if you want.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know where.
Flipstarters. I think it's flipstarters.bitcoincash.network, right?
Yes, that's exactly.
I'll drop it into the chat.
And there you can see, and Satoshi is also listed, but there are quite a few campaign already launched, and so that's very nice. I think some projects have raised up to 600 Bitcoin Cash. Some campaign I can see.
Yeah, I think there was at least the BCH node one got 978.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there was a bigger one.
Okay, so I'm good to pledge. I've opened my second wallet. So are you still seeing my main screen? It's okay?
Yes, the website.
Okay. So I will pledge, let's say, from the Satoshi team. It's a bit weird that Satoshi pledge for the Satoshi crowdfunding, but let's say it's coming from George. Okay, so I will copy the pledge detail and put it in my Electron Cash Flipstarter tab. So you just have to pass the pledge, and in which it will show you a summary of your pledge amount, 0.5 from Satochip, optional command, thank you for your pledge demo. And I just have to click config pledge. Yes, your pledge is prepared. You must copy and paste the details into the campaign website. So I just have to copy paste what the Electron Cache is giving to me directly to the website up here and say submit the pledge. And it's okay. Thank you for your contribution. So as you can see, it's very, very easy to use. And that's why we have choose Flipstarter, because it's really an amazing tool. It's easy to set up for people who are trying to collect fund from the community. And it's very, very easy to use for people who just want to pledge a tiny amount of Bitcoin. So it's okay for the demo.
Cool. Great demo. Yeah. Yeah. Flipstarter is nice because you can bring people together. To really, make light work.
Sorry, George.
Right.
I don't know if it's on my side, but I had some glitch in the connection.
Yeah, I was just saying, many hands make light work, right? So
yes,
enables
indeed.
many people to come together and fund things.
Yes, that's the goal. And as you can see, the previous Flipstarter campaign were very successful because it's not only a matter of donation. It's really a community it's being built around the Flipstarter campaign, and people just expose their wish. And if you want to donate, you can. And as you can see, all the small hands are making some big project real. We can see some Flipstarter with 100 of BCH fully complete, and that's the beauty of Flipstarter and the beauty of Bitcoin Cash.
Absolutely. And I think this project has some real applications to like adoption, marketing of Bitcoin Cash. It can help attract more token projects to Bitcoin Cash from, for example, Ethereum, where high fees are making it almost impossible to really launch tokens or keep them going.
Clearly.
Yeah, I think this could be really good. This could be really good for meetups, particularly. They could be sold. They could be, gifted. They could be used as prizes. And each one, not only has basic utility because custody is a basic issue with cryptocurrencies that I don't think is fully solved yet. So not only does it solve something, but it's a visual reminder of a brand. And one of the things that I think is underestimated among the very tech savvy people that are mostly interested in and working on crypto is the importance of branding and marketing, and reminding people that you exist. When I was doing adoption very actively before the whole coronavirus thing started, one thing I realized was how important it is to keep a wallet on the new user's phone, because sometimes when their wallet would get to zero, they'd be like, oh, I don't need this app anymore, delete it. And then you're completely out of their mind. They've forgotten you even existed. But with a card like this, people can keep that in their wallet all the time. And it's something that they can show to other people and say, hey, look, isn't this cool? I know about Bitcoin Cash. Do you know about Bitcoin Cash?
Yeah.
And it gives a little bit of status to people as well,
And it's also Very cool, because when people will say, "Oh, okay, I've heard about crypto, but this is something a bit mystic for me, like the internet. You know, it's nothing you can touch. You can show up your card and say, 'Hey, this is my Bitcoin. My Bitcoin Cash are loaded on my card. I have my keys. I have my coins. These are my token.' So it's more real for newcomers, that he can hold his own Bitcoin Cash on the card. You just have to put a PIN code, and you can see it on the client. It's really easy to use and real.
Yes. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna do.
Speaking of meetup, we just provided 4 Satoshi for the winner of the BCH DevCon hackathon that happened last weekend. And so, yes, you were speaking about giving as a gift. So it's also a nice gift for yes, hackathon.
Yes, for
and so
meetup hackathon. Yes. And by the way, congratulations to the hackathon winner. They've made a tremendous work during this hackathon, and it's see how great is the Bitcoin Cash community.
All right, sorry, I gotta stop the share there. I don't want to show my password. Yeah, so all of this works best when everybody, contributes their little bit. And so I'm going to contribute a little bit because I do like what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately, these live streams, they tend to overstress my my computer. Macs are not what they used to be. But there we go. There's a small grain of sand to
thank you, George.
To Chip. Yeah.
But so you can.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully, if we can finalize this crowdfunding, you will be able to send us a picture and something for your card, so we can print it for you. It will be a real pleasure to print something for you.
All right. I would love that. Let's see. We have somebody who wants to join. Hopefully this is not a troll. I'm going to let them in. June, can you hear us? Are you there, June? Did you want to add something?
He's on mute, maybe.
Yeah, he's on mute. All right.
Sure.
Well, yeah, I think so. How do you think we can improve the whole Flipstarter ecosystem going forward? Because today maybe there are like 20 projects that are doing Flipstarters, but in a year we might have 200. How do we manage all that?
Good question. Well, from my point of view, it's already working very well because we are used to Electron Cash. We're working a lot with it. Maybe for people not working with Electron Cash, it should be good to support other wallets. But of course, that's a bit tricky. Electron Cash is great because you can develop your own plugin, so it's very easy to add functionalities without too much development because it's very modular. I don't know how it works, how it can work with other wallets other than Electron Cash. So that's possibly a way to improve it.
So what kind of marketing are you guys doing? So you have a month left on this, right?
Sorry?
You have a month to go on your Flipstarter, right?
Yep. Yes.
So have you thought about what kind of marketing you're going to do to raise more awareness?
So currently we are working on several ReadCache article to explain why it's important to secure the keys, why it's important to have a hardware wallet, not only Satoshi. It's a general question that every token holder have in mind. Sorry. So these are a series of articles that we are publishing or will publish on the ReadCache platform. This will bring awareness to our project and also to our Flipstarter. And we are doing such meetup like we are doing now with you, George, and be ready to host some HAMA to let people ask us anything they want about the project and maybe about the security in general. So that's how we can advertise the Flipstarter campaign.
Cool. Yeah, you guys might make like maybe like a weekly vlog, just like a simple, short, like 3 to 4 minute video where you show off, like you show yourselves working, show off some of the example cars that you have, you know, just stuff like that, so that people can be more aware, right? Because
Yeah.
I think the success of Flipstarters in great part is predicated on people being very aware of the opportunity.
That's the goal. That's the goal. Know that we have to show us a bit more, but that's a bit new for us, this campaign, and definitely we need to find some new communication medium to promote not only the Flipstarter campaign but the Bitcoin Cash in general.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good idea. The vlog is very a good idea.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's really late for you guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, we, you know, next time we do this, we should definitely do it a little bit earlier.
Oh, it's not a
and
problem. It's cool. It's cool. It's a bit late for us, but we really
Always a
appreciate to be here.
pleasure.
you
Yes.
guys are committed. I mean, you've been working on this for a
Completely.
long time.
We
Yeah.
are.
And you
Night
guys
and day.
participated in multiple talks on the August 1st Fork Day live stream
Yes.
that I did. Yeah.
Yes.
So, all right. Well, I think we'll sign off. Let you guys get some rest.
Okay.
Do you want to get in any final words?
Yes, but thank you, George, for this great meeting, and I think we will be able to complete this Flipstarter to allow a lot of people building their own and affordable open source hardware wallet. And thank you to the Bitcoin Cash community.
Yes, so don't hesitate, people, to check our Flipstarter on flipstarter.io.be. And
Flipstarter.satochip.io.
yes, and have a look at our website. Have a look at our GitHub. We have all the links on our website, so the GitHub, our Telegram channel, our Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. We provide support for Satoshi on our Telegram channel. If you have any question, just that's the best way to have a discussion.
All right, very good. So this is the Satochip website, satochip.io.
Yes.
Lots of good information here. Well marketed, well presented, very nicely done. And you guys on Twitter are, I think, Satochip Wallet. Is that right?
Wallet. Yes, indeed. Exactly.
Satochip Wallet. All right. I'm going to follow you guys. All right. Well, thanks so much.
Thank you, George.
It was a real pleasure having you both on. Bastien, Baudouin, I wish you guys the best of luck. I'm looking forward to ordering some cards from you guys. And let's keep building.
Thank you, George.
Thank you,
Let's keep
George.
building. Bye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.